Oh man, you made it on the Jim of All Trades channel on the Sunday night. Welcome to Sunday Night Charts. What is going on, people? I'm gonna find you guys on my phone and let you guys trickle in. Welcome. We're gonna be looking at Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, XLM, and whatever else you guys want to look at. So glad you stopped by. Let me know you're here. Where are you from? If I've never met you before, if it's your first time, let me know. What's up, Merle? He's first to comment. How you doing, buddy? What's up, Chemo? Colin, what's up, man? Daniel, how are you, sir? Good to see you. Audio and video good. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. All right. Yeah, Colin, we'll look at the possibilities here. We'll look at the possibilities of what we're going to do here from an Elliott Wave perspective tonight. So, yeah. Are we going up? Are we going down? Is there any evidence in the wave structure? What's it saying? Wow. Samurai Apocalypse from Thailand. What's up, man? Welcome. All over the world. Pretty cool. Pretty neat. All right. Let's see. There's 13 of you here. We'll wait for 20. Once we hit 20, we'll start the TA. I'm currently in a XRP long, looking to take profit here pretty soon. Hey, Patricia, how are you? Glad you made it by again. This is Sunday Night Charts. We do this every Sunday and try to get videos out through the week. I haven't done very well lately. I used to do them every day without fail. What's up, Archer? What's up, man? Thanks for that, Colin. Appreciate that. I did see your crap count, Chemo, and I rejected it. I just didn't say anything. All right. Can't take requests technically. We will look at link, I promise, but I can't take requests right now. That you have to make it through the TA on Bitcoin and Ethereum, the majors. So anyway, and then that way it's first come first serve, and I don't have to search for everybody who makes it through the TA and hangs around for a while. Sorry, dude. I couldn't help myself. I'm up 18% here, guys, on my XRP trade. That's a nice little trade. So, hey, Jason, thank you, man. I don't know. I try hard. I do. Aaron Chemo is in the in our Discord, so he shared his account earlier in the Discord, and I saw it. All right, here we go. Let's jump in. Don't forget, this isn't financial advice. We are going to look at the market through an Elliott Wave lens. So this is a great place to learn Elliott Wave theory. The best channel on the net for learning Elliott Wave. It's definitely it's not the only thing you need to know to trade, but certainly it's a piece of the puzzle that will really help you if you can get as proficient with the tools that I share with you. So with that being said, anyway, no, man, I appreciate it, Chemo. Your chart was fine. It's possible. I just thought I'd give you some, just some crap about it. This is the crap count. All right, here we go. Let's look at Bitcoin, see what's going on. Let's see, 4-hour chart. I'm going to just start with a clean chart here. Let's go to the daily. On the daily, we got a nice pullback. We got a nice buyback. Just kind of steady working right now. So yeah, Kind of got to cool off on the RSI on the daily. Got room to go back up, even make another high, create divergence. So we don't have any divergence to speak of on the daily chart on BTC. So to be honest with you, I generally speaking, on every top that Bitcoin makes, it will create divergence, and we don't have any of that divergence yet. So anyway, that being said, we'll have to watch and see. What's interesting here, I'm just looking here, we had a 3 top here, and we got a miniature 3 top here, which is kind of funny looking for sure. But we've got room to come back up, and for Bitcoin to pump higher from an RSI perspective, it can keep going. So RSI is looking good, it's not looking bad at all. We had a pretty steep correction, and generally speaking, when you have price will return. So price will correct. When price corrects in a particular manner, it'll generally return in a similar manner, a similar speed. So we had 3 red candles, now we got 3 green candles. And it's kind of come back pretty quickly here, all in all. So, man, come on, XRP, come on, man. So anyway, I'm watching a trade, guys. So you're gonna have to bear with me while I'm watching a trade. I may close a trade out here shortly. We'll see. I'm long in XRP, but I'm looking for a potential down move. We'll have to wait and see what she's doing here. We'll have to see what this wave shape does. So, all right. So anyway, daily chart's looking good here. Let's back down to the 12-hour. Nothing different there. Actually, we got hidden on the 12-hour and the 8-hour. Got really nice hidden bullish divergence here. I mean, really nice hidden bull divergence from this peak down there to there. Okay. And when we look from the same peaks, let's see, right there to there, that's hidden bull, guys. If you don't know what hidden bull, that's continuation divergence. That means BTC is gonna continue to the upside. Okay, so right now on the 8-hour chart, on the 12-hour chart, BTC is looking to the upside. Okay, just analyzing the RSI for now. Okay, 6-hour chart, same thing, except a little bit looking for a little bit of a cool off on the RSI and the 6-hour, definitely on the 4-hour, 2-hour. Yeah, as we get down to the 1-hour, we have a fairly imminent cool off coming. So, in other words, we're going to have a little bit of a corrective wave coming before we go any higher. Hopefully, that corrective wave will provide us with some hidden bullish divergence on the smaller time frames, 1-hour, 30-minute chart, 15-minute chart, things like that. Okay, we have a triangle forming here on the RSI. So yeah, it's about ready to give us a little bit of a correction and then continuation to the upside. Most likely that's the way price action is looking for now in the RSI. So I was just reading the RSI, guys, and I spent a lot of time looking at divergences. Anyway, yeah. Sorry to hear that, Isaiah. You got stopped out. Hopefully it was in profit. I was long from a deeper correction. I'm up like 18% right now. So anyway, that's I'm looking to take the profit and maybe go short. We'll see. We will see. Okay. All right. So there's BTC for you. Let's look at the Elliott wave perspective here. So that's the RSI perspective. Plenty of room. We got hidden bullish divergence here, guys, on the 4-hour chart. It's powerful. The way this wave has gone up in the RSI, it's gone up pretty steeply and pretty quickly. So that's pretty interesting. Generally speaking, when you get a wave that big, you're generally going to get a correction that big as well. So watch out for a correction. Just note this wave shape right there. Okay, how steep it went up. Okay, steep it came down. So watch out for kind of a steep correction before it continues to the upside, if it does continue. But that's what we'd be looking for. Okay, all right, let's see. Elliott wave. What is this wave count? Oh, it's bogus is what it is. Let's put the fibs on it and see what we got. Guys, there ain't nothing there that we can really say. This looks like a completed, finished wave system with a correction. Now, is it going to become deeper or not? There is room to go down here. If the RSI wants to come down, the RSI can come down. Sorry, I'm reading the chat here. It's a good question. Arthur, that's a great question. Here, let me ask this question here. Could you explain in super simple manner how they can reset the RSI like that without lowering the BTC value so much? Thanks. Okay. Really good question. Okay, so what you have to understand is the RSI is the relative strength index. Okay, so the relative strength index. What the relative strength index is it takes whatever your setting is set for. Mine's set to 14. Okay, and it will compare the current candle with the last 14 candles, and it doesn't just measure price; it measures price and volatility as it's measured by time. Okay, how much did price move? What was the volatility of that candle, and how was that measured in the price change over a period of time? Okay, and so basically, if and it compares and graphs the relative price and time. Okay, so as time increases, okay, that will even if price doesn't increase, that will move the bar down. Even if price doesn't, okay? So as price goes sideways, what happens is it keeps shifting those 14 bars that it's comparing, because every new candle it compares it to the last 14 only, okay? So over time, as price starts to go sideways, basically it allows the RSI basically to compare price then. If there's a small move to the downside to the last 14 sideways candles, right? And so basically it'll then say, whoa, a small move in price, even though on the small time frame it was kind of a volatile little jump, becomes basically comparatively bigger, so that RSI is able to reset or to go down, even though price isn't going down all that much, because time is what's happening. So price is consolidating over time, so that allows the RSI to set. Sometimes price goes down really fast over a short period of time, and you'll see, and then that's what happened here, that price has gone up, or actually right here, price came down, okay, in a relatively short amount of time, and that will also move the RSI down very, very quickly. Okay, so price and time, those are the things, and I don't know the calculation and how it calculates it, how it measures it, but basically it's price and time. Okay, so over time, if you've got a long period of times of sideways action, RSI can reset, even though price isn't going down all that much and creating a lower low. RSI can create a lower low. And what that's saying to you is that while the RSI is cooling off over time, right, price isn't. That means price is maintaining a particular level over that period of time. That means that's indicating a strength in that price, a bullishness to it. And that's what we call hidden bullish divergence, when the RSI will cool off while price doesn't cool off with it. Okay, or doesn't cool off relatively the same amount. And so that would be a hidden kind of bullish divergence. Okay, most of y'all see the reversal divergence, for instance, right here. Most people know this type of divergence here, where price is going up and making higher highs, but the RSI is making lower lows. Okay, so that's kind of a reversal divergence. Okay, that kind of divergence is regular divergence, what we call it, and it's indicating there's going to be a strong potential, a reversal in price coming. Okay, whereas hidden divergence indicates a continuation of the trend, not reversal. Hidden divergence is more powerful than reversal divergence, because when you're trading with the trend, you're trading a more powerful thing. However, when you're always looking for reversal divergences and reversals, you're trying to find the top, and you can see how Bitcoin, for instance, made some reversal divergence here, but it didn't play out. Okay. It had a little bit of a cool off period right here, but over this period of time here, we had major Major, this 4-hour chart, major, we've got major hidden bullish divergence. So this is going up. Okay. Now, how high? It could simply make one more high and then come down. So just understand that. But anyway, that's as quick, that's as simple as I can make it. Hope that helps you. Okay. Let's see. Let me know if that helps you there, Archer. Appreciate it. All right. Okay. There's my explanation there of RSI and how it can create that bullish hidden divergence there. So, for instance, as we apply hidden divergence here, for instance, on the XRP chart, which I use to say, okay, is there any indication of this thing continuing on? On the 3-minute chart, okay, what you have here is you have a low here, okay, and it's kind of straight across here, whereas this low here goes up, okay. That is divergent, okay. That RSI is divergent. It's telling me that there's a possibility here. Now this could come a little lower, okay. There's a trend line here, so this could make its way down before it goes up, but it's telling me that there's a hidden divergence in the works here. It could go up here, okay, and this could go up here, make another high, and then come down, okay, and then come down. But there is some hidden divergence on that 3-minute chart. 5-minute chart, let's see if there's hidden divergence there, hidden bullish, that is, okay. So yeah, it is diverging intensities here. You see that? And see that? Now the direction right there, the direction is the same of the slope, but the amount of RSI came down deeper than price came down comparatively. So in other words, when price comes down to a deeper degree than the RSI, it means price is holding where it is, powerfully where it is, whereas the RSI is cooling off because it's over time, right? And that allows there to be another pump to the upside and another pump. Okay. So anyway, yeah, and we're not on the 5-minute chart. We don't have any reversal divergence. Well, we had a little bit of reversal divergence right there, but we don't have major reversal divergence, and we're not majorly oversold. Chances are, if I were to guess, we're going to get another pump to the upside. Okay, perhaps break this top and then come on down. I'm looking actually for a short coming soon, potentially. So we'll see about that guy. The short may have already started. They can wipe out this hidden divergence like nobody's business with a sharp move to the downside. So if they bring price down quickly, okay, over a short amount of time, they can price can catch up with the RSI, and like that. All right. BTC. So after reading the RSI, there's hidden bull divergence. We're expecting more to the upside. Let's now just look at this corrective wave here, and see what we've got going on. So let's go to the 30-minute time frame here, and see what we've got. So on the 30-minute time frame, just looking at this corrective wave here, we're going to pull the fibs on this wave right there. And you can see how price has come up to the 1618 extension, okay? When price gets to the 1618 extension of the first wave, we say, what does that mean? Some of you are new to the channel, so what do you mean, the 1618 extension? Well, when we measure the first wave right there, okay, and then we compare it to the length of the third wave, okay, which is the next up wave right there. So if you don't know how to count waves, there's the length of the other wave. If you compare these two different arrows, the second arrow is 100% plus another 61.8% more. It's 168% of the first wave. In other words, not quite double, but it's 160% higher. So it's the 1.618 extension of the first wave. Generally speaking, when you get that shape, guys, that means you're dealing with an impulse wave. You're probably going to get a pullback and then a continuation wave. Okay? And that'll give you your 5 waves. You expect a 3-wave pullback and then continuation. Like so. All right. So generally speaking, that's what it's telling you, that when price moves up to the 1618 extension, it doesn't mean always, right? Because price can, if there's a big rejection here, a large rejection at the 1618 that comes fairly deep, then this would simply be a three-wave corrective move, and then down we go. Okay, and we would make a lower low. Okay, and that would be what that would be from an Elliott perspective, would be a larger A, B, C kind of pattern, kind of correction. Okay. Now, this may be a three-wave move right there, and it's finished, and now we're heading back up. And that's what I believe for now. That's my bias for now. Okay, I'm going to keep checking in on XRP here and there, okay? All right. So yeah, it's looking like there's another wave to go. So is this wave finished? Doesn't look finished to me. On the 30-minute, there's actually a little triangle being formed right here. You can, in the RSI, you can see it. I'm gonna have to do some videos on RSI analysis. I'm giving a little bit of tutorial now, but RSI analysis is critical to my trading style, and my TA. It's really, really important for me. You can see that triangle being formed there. So what might happen is price might kind of create another little bit of a dip here, and that allows the RSI to cool off back down to that trend line while it continues up, and it may just break right on out of that triangle, okay, to make another high on the RSI, and that would give you a finish third wave maybe. We might get up here to the 2618, okay, come down for a fourth wave, and then make the all-time high, which makes a lot of sense, guys. It really does, because so here's the last high we had, 19,500. Okay, what was the high? You know, I need to do this now while I'm thinking about it. I'm just gonna create a mark on my chart for the all-time high right here. Boom, right there. So there it is. 20,000. We're just going to call it 20,000. So that yellow line, actually, I'm going to make it green, and we're going to make it nice and thick right there. All right. So when we see that green line, we know that's the all-time high. So when we go back and look at that, we can look at it from that perspective. We can find the all-time high here. Let me get this. You can see on the weekly chart we're very, very oversold here, but when we made the all-time high, you know, we're just at the first level here. So we have there is room to go up for sure. All right, let's go back to the 30-minute chart. So yeah, all-time high is very close, right? So the way I see the RSI possibly playing out here is we've got this triangle right here. So price could come on down just slightly, okay, and then work its way back up. Okay, come up, tag this high. I would imagine we'd get the fourth wave around there, maybe a triangle of some kind in the price, okay, and then a breakout of the all-time high. We'd come up here, test it, sit around it for a second, and then break it out. And then I would guess, guys, that we would get a deeper correction after that. Okay, that's what I would guess would be coming next. That they're going to come up here and snag all that liquidity. They might take it up higher than what I've just shown you. They could take it up, even higher than this, up to 22,000, and then take it down. So keep those things in mind. So that's the way I'm looking at it there. Not much Elliott's going to tell us here, guys. The count is unclear as to where we are in the Elliott count. Okay. What's up, Crypto Fever? How's it going, buddy? Good to see you. All right. Okay, XRP looking good. XLM looking good. Let's see here. I'm going to apply. I'm in an XLM trade too here. Let me just look at this real quick. I'm going to come down a little further. I'm going to come down here to this region. and then come back up, most likely, and that'll give you a three-wave move. This could be creating a leading diagonal there. So we may not make a higher high. This might be a leading diagonal. Sure looks like it. Get a three-wave back, and then we're short. And then we're going to short it. So that's a trade idea there for XLM, guys. Maybe the same thing for XRP. Sure looks like a diagonal. If you need to know what a diagonal is, just look up Elliott Wave leading diagonals. Okay. What we would do is we'd look for a three-wave pullback out of that, retest to the top, and then down we go. So yeah, that's the short that I'm looking for. So I'll wait for a three-wave pullback if we get it, and then I'll probably go short. So, all right, very good. Okay, let's look at Ethereum here and see what Ethereum's giving us here. Same kind of thing, guys, on Ethereum. Awful deep wave here. An awful deep retrace if that's just corrective. But we've passed the 1618. If we reverse here and come down fast, that could still be a corrective wave. And then down. And that would give us a three-wave move down. Okay. You can see on the 1 hour chart, there is hidden bearish divergence here. Okay. So you see this peak here to this peak here. If you draw a line, it's going in the up direction. Okay. I can't seem to draw a straight line to save my life. Okay. So from this peak here to that peak, it's up. Same peak right there to there, same peaks. It's down. Okay. That's hidden. That's called, and we're in the overbought position. Okay. So that's hidden bearish divergence. That means there's probably going to be a continuation to the downside. Now, it could be simply a corrective wave to the downside, or it could be a deeper wave to the downside, but that's hidden bear right there. And to me, that's a pretty powerful indicator right there, especially as oversold as we are. Now, what we don't have here is we don't have any kind of regular divergence on this wave. I would love to see some kind of pullback here and then a lower low while this makes it one more little hit to the high and creates a diverging pattern there. I'd love to see that as a good indicator to the downside there on the 1 hour chart. Okay, as you go to lower charts, you'll see that divergence even stronger. Okay, all right. So yeah, I'm looking for a down move in Ethereum. So yeah, don't get too bullish here, guys. Don't get too bullish. I don't know where price is going. We may break the high, we may not. I wouldn't get too bullish yet. So let's wait and see. We are very oversold on Ethereum on the 30-minute chart. On the 15-minute chart, we're cooling off. We got some room to go up. So we're probably going to go up higher. It'll make another high. It's going to be retesting the high, almost definitely, creating divergence, and then down we go. So I'm looking for a down move fairly eminently, larger correction. It could just simply be a three-wave move to the downside. Could simply be a three-wave, and then we continue up. Or it could be a deeper wave. So I'm not sure yet. But RSI for Ethereum is saying down a lot more than BTC is saying down. Excuse me. We'll have to see. Just keeping an eye on XLM here. So if we come down, that'd be a nice leading diagonal. So let's see if we get that fifth wave down. That'd be nice. I'd like to get that. If we don't get that, then we just got a 3-wave down. So if we don't get the last leg down, then all we've got, in my opinion, is just a 3-wave, and that means up more to go. So we'll wait and see. Yeah, I said oversold. You know what I mean, James at the water cooler. But you're not at the water cooler today, man. You're saying it right. You're saying it right. Cool. No, I don't give any importance, Archer, to the CME futures. The gap that's been created, it may or may not be filled. Okay, there's no rule that says they have to be filled. The market doesn't like gaps in general, so understand that. Okay, so yeah, this just looks like a 3-wave, guys. It does not look like a leading diagonal. Maybe with this last little leg down, I can't tell. Looks more like a 3-wave move. We'll have to wait and see. I'm not sure here. Not sure. If XRP is going to pump, and it certainly can, I want to be in it still. I got a really good position. I don't want to give it up. So, yeah. All right, let's look at Link. That was requested, and I want to look at DXY as well. It may have some bearing on us. Guys, if you haven't learned how to do it yet, you need to learn how to pull fibs, okay? You need to learn how to pull your fibs and understand what you're looking at when you pull them. I teach people that all the time. So if you want to learn that one-on-one or in our Telegram group, I mean, I've got videos on how to do it, but if you want to learn how to do it, come join the Telegram, okay? So yeah, 127 right now. We're at the 127 extension. That's a corrective fib. Right now, basically we got a 3-wave move. Now, if we start getting up here to the 1618, again, that's looking more impulsive, okay? So what does that mean? Well, remember, corrections move in 3 waves, okay? So you got a 3-wave move, okay, and then down, okay? That's a possibility. Now, if this becomes an impulse, it's not a 3-wave. We get up here to the 1618, it would come down and becomes a 5-wave impulse. Okay, that would imply a correction and then further up. Okay, so those are the implications of measuring these waves. Okay, corrective waves generally come to the 1 or the 127 extension. And so we'll have to see what kind of power we have. Regular bearish divergence here. Right now, downward slope, upward slope right there. So there's some bearish divergence there to pay attention to. On the 30-minute chart, on the 1-hour chart, not so much. Not so much. So when I don't see divergence, the same kind of divergence on multiple time frames, it's not as strong of an indicator. But when I start to see divergence on all time frames, it's really an indicator of an imminent move. Okay. So we'll pay attention to that. Guys, my voice is killing me here. Hold on one second. All right, sorry about that, guys. My throat is killing me, guys. I'm asking my daughter to get something to drink for me, okay? All right. Yeah. Actually, I don't think crypto moves irrationally at all. Rob, you're exactly right. The wave counts haven't been clear, but I'm starting to get pretty good at recognizing the bullish price action. In our group, we've all I've been calling long trades, and haven't called off the long trade yet through all of this movement. So anybody that's been listening is in a good profit. Not everybody listens, and I'm not always right. So, but that being said, yeah, I'm getting better at seeing the patterns of this wave action. I've been really trying to adapt to this market. So yeah, the wave structure isn't clear. Thank you, honey. All right, good conversation going on there. I like it. Let's keep rocking here. Okay. XRP looking like three waves. Could come down and then up and then down. Sell them. Okay, looks like we're going to get the fifth move there. All right. All right. Link. Yeah. So 1618 at 14.7. We're looking for more bullish action than down. All right. I'm sorry. I'm a little discombobulated right now. Sorry. Thanks, Andy. Appreciate it, buddy. Okay. All right, guys. Let's see. Let's look at LTC. And let's look at DXY real quick. See what DXY is doing. All right. DXY is playing right around the bottom here. Created a gap on open. I would imagine it's going to come back up fairly quickly. Looks like it might even be forming an ending diagonal. Maybe it may or may not be. So right here. And here it might be an ending diagonal there of this of a three-wave move. It's got to go. It's got to get down here though. Probably not. Probably not. But I've got a couple ideas for the wave structure of DXY. I've got an up move and then a down move. No request quite yet. I will in just a second. Okay. Anyway, DXY is looking like I see. To me, there's a three-wave move right there. Okay, so we got that, and then that. But this move right here kind of invalidates the way that looks to me. So, the other thing to pay attention to is this entire trend line right here. Is that an ending diagonal all in and of itself? Just barely breaking the low. So in other words, is this 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5? that is a strong possibility there. First time I saw that. So there's a good possibility for an ending diagonal. A lot of times ending diagonals like to break out of the bottom of it or the top of it, kind of come down and then up, shoot up fast. So a move that on the DXY that moves down fast and then up. Okay, so what that would mean for Bitcoin or any other asset trading against the DXY, which is the dollar index. If you don't know what DXY is, it's the dollar index. Then basically it'll do the opposite. So Bitcoin basically would go up fast and then down, whereas the dollar's going down fast and then up quickly. Okay, so that would probably be on the coattails of some kind of U.S. news, like the election news, for instance. This Pennsylvania news with Trump is very bullish for DXY. In other words, Trump, whether you like him or not, he's bullish for the economy. So when if Trump is winning, if the sentiment of the election is Trump's going to be in there or whatever, the market is going to go up because he's a financial guy. He understands economics, whereas Biden does not. He's going to raise your taxes. Higher taxes means lower income. It also means lower growth for companies. So Trump's going to have a traditional Republican trickle down economics kind of mentality that says, hey, we're going to reduce taxes for large corporations. Okay, that allows them to grow and prosper, gives jobs to people to make money, and then the economics trickle down. And so anyway, so those with money running markets, they like that, right? And so if anybody along those lines, or so if Trump's got good news towards him, market's going to react positively for the DXY. Okay, so if Trump has a couple good court cases this week or something like that, where there's a major announcement that says, hey, Wisconsin or PA is now for Trump or whatever, and it's looking like the election might be going his way, that would be a catalyst potentially in the market for the DXY to reverse very quickly, it's imminently on the chart. On the chart, there's an imminent move coming. Okay, so whether we have that news or not, the chart is saying there's going to be a reversal soon. Okay, now whether we go up right now, okay, or we come down and break it quickly and then go up, I can't say, but most likely we're going to have some kind of a move down, and then news, and it'll be coupled by some kind of news event. But the news is just the excuse for what the market is doing. Okay. Yeah, they're not ready to kill the dollar yet, because they kill the dollar, the world economy fails, because every other currency of the world is based off of the dollar. In other words, the U.S. dollar, like it or not, is the universal or the world reserve currency. So, our dollar, which it is not backed by the gold, it should be backed by gold, and then basically the U.S. dollar backs every other currency as a world reserve currency. So, anyway, yeah. I'm just reading the chat. Okay, Chemo, there you go. Larger ending diagonal. Yeah, quite possible there. Okay, so I like that for up. So that would mean up a bit in the short term for Bitcoin, and then maybe a strong move to the downside, depending on how strong that move will be. Now, zooming out a little bit, you can see that we're ready to correct this entire structure here. This entire wave structure is 5 waves. It's about finished. Okay, so we're ready to make a correction that's in line with this wave here. Now that's the daily chart. So we're going to have all the other currencies are ready to correct as well. Okay. Okay. Let's see. All right. Request line is open. Go ahead and send the requests in. I'll take maybe 30 minutes, and we will. I'll look at any chart, any market. I can just give you a quick analysis. Don't forget the rules. First come, first serve. So if whoever puts their requests in first, they get preference first, and all super chats supersede rule number 1. Okay, so super chats, any super chats are very thankfully received, and you are rewarded with first in line. So. All right, and don't forget. Make sure you give the initials, please, of the stock, and make sure if there's a particular exchange you want it looked at, just make sure all that information is clear and plain. All right, here they come flying in. So let's look at it. Let's see. I need to do something real quick here, guys. Give me 1 second. Nice. It's good to go. Thank you guys for being patient. Appreciate it. And thank you all for all the kind comments. I'm glad you like Sunday night charts. I hope tell your friends about it. If your friends don't know about it, let your friends know. And if you want to be part of the Discord, man, we have Sunday night charts every day. So we'll do some kind of live. I'm very active at night, especially at nighttime in the U.S. All right, XTZ is first up on the chopping block. Let's see what she's done here. Okay. Forgive the yawning. All right, got a 5-wave structure here. It's all finished. Looks like we got a pullback. We got not strong hidden bull on the 2-hour, but it's there. I mean, that's why we got this move. Could be played out. Yeah, hidden bearish divergence here. I can see something like this maybe. And then down. 3-wave move and then down more. Give you a 3-wave correction. Other thing I can see is a possible leading diagonal, down, and then up. XTZ looks like it's about to correct. 4-hour chart. Didn't quite get to the 1-to-1 extension. So the big question mark for me is this may be finished and this may be going up from here. Or it could come down tag the 1-to-1 and then go up. We got hidden bearish divergence here on the daily. There's room to go up more, okay? There's room to go up more, but there's going to be hidden bearish. Even if it goes up some more, it's coming down first. So the wave structure is, looking like, even if it pumps up, it's going to be coming down and then up. Or it's down from here and then up. But I'm seeing a down move in the near future, but it may go up a little bit first. Hard to tell, guys. There's not a whole lot of wave structure here to look at there. It's unclear. So that's the best I have there at XTZ. Okay. All right, let's do DeFi. Is this a weird leading diagonal? So if that's a leading diagonal, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's about finished. You've got hidden bearish divergence here working on the 2 hour, on the 1 hour. So if that's right, we're looking for a 3-way pullback and then up we go. That's the way DeFi looks to me right now. I'd be waiting for this 3-way pullback. I want to see hidden bull divergence. I want to see this measuring correctively. So, but I'd be wait for that and then go long. Look for longs. That's the way I would look at that. All right, let's look at Yearn Wi-Fi. Now, Wi-Fi is looking. I mean, this you just can't get any more beautiful than this right here. You got a 3-way pullback. It measured to the 1-to-1 extension, and you've got hidden bullish divergence. Okay, so that's why you got this move to the upside. So if you missed that long, you need to learn my strategy. You would have been long on that. All right, so the way I'm counting this, 1, 2, 3, 4, looks like an ending diagonal 5th. If I had to guess, we're going to get a 3-way pullback and then more upside. Same thing. So wait for that, I'm thinking. Now, if this thing starts going up from here, we're going to have to recount that. Okay. So if this thing starts going up from here, I need a different count. That count's wrong. But I'd wait for a 3-wave pullback, and then we're looking long. I want to see the hidden bullish divergence again, and a corrective wave that looks 3 waves and measures correctively. If you don't know what a corrective wave looks like and measures, go through my Elliott wave course. Look through my trading night schools. You'll find that. Okay. All right. There's Yearn. All right. Let's do gold. Okay. All right. So the way I see gold, same as last week. This was a triangle here. Okay. There was a three-wave move. Three-wave move. Okay. Now we're looking for a three-wave move. It's almost finished. That three-wave move is almost finished. So down, up. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking for buys. I mean, short is the direction for now in the 8-hour chart, but we're looking for a buy zone of about 1733. Looking for buys around 1733, I think. So it looks down in the short term to finish, and then up we go. And that'll finish a three-wave correction. Up would be the direction. So looking long around 1733. Let's look at silver while we're at it. Same thing. Same count. A little deeper to go. Is it going to get down to $17? Silver looks like it wants to come down to $17. But man, what a long after that. What a long after that. If it gets down here, buddy, 17 bucks. Okay. Now, why would gold and silver go down like this? Generally, if the dollar starts going up very fast, gold and silver is going to be going up fast. Okay. Thanks, Chad. I'm a Skins fan, so we beat the boys this week. So I already did link if you want to rewind it. I gave a couple levels to be watching. If you want to rewind I did it in the analysis. Okay, FSLY. Let's look at that. All right, I forget what I said last week on this one. That's bullish. That's a buy. I think I said buy that, didn't I? This is just a buy. That's a go sign, buddy. That's the go sign. It looks great. Major gap here. It'll fill. For now, it's long. It may give a. I don't think so, but it could do this and then that, but I don't think it's going to do that. I think it's just up and from here. RSI looks great for that. I mean, this is just RSI is beautiful right now. It's just, this is a long all day. There you go, Merle. FCEL. Andy Money. Wow, straight up. I mean, our side, we need to cool off. I would on all time 6 hour, we need to cool off. 4 hour. It probably has a little bit more up to go, but you're not, and it looks bullish. So what you want to do is wait for the price to correct a little bit and the RSI to come down deep. What you're looking for is the RSI to come down deep. 4-hour chart's a great chart to trade. So watch the 4-hour chart. Wait for the price to come down deep on the RSI, but price not to match how deep it comes. So if you get a nice 3-wave move on the RSI that comes deep, go long. Okay, buy wherever it is. But that's a bullish chart, as far as I can tell. Yeah. It's looking good. Looking bullish there, but wait for a pullback. Hive Blockchain Tech CAD. Okay. So I'm not sure. Oh, it's Canadian Stock Exchange. Okay. Got it. That's a bullish chart. Again, we need to see, that's a 3-day chart. There's room to go up. There's room for it to go up right now. We don't have any divergence on the 8-hour. So it's going to come up and make another high, most likely. But it's going to have divergence on the 8-hour. So watch for this RSI to cool off again. Let it cool off. Okay. Let price come down a little bit and then go long. That's a bullish chart. Best I can tell. Yeah, it's probably going to get up to $1.45. But that's the next fib level. But just we need to see on the 8-hour, the 6-hour. We need to see price. I like to trade the 4-hour and the 1-hour. So, we don't have any divergence yet. So you're probably okay for another high up here to $1.45. It's a good trade. See if there's any trade on the small time frame. Yeah, it's looking 3-wave-ish. This might be coming down first and then up. So it gives you a 3-wave move and then up more. Yeah, it's looking down for now. As overbought this is. You got hidden bearish divergence here on the small time frame. So you're gonna get a better price. But it looks like it wants to go up and get up there to the 145 region. Possibly. Not financial advice. Okay. TRX. Let's check it out. What is TRX? Is that Tron? I can't remember what that is. So I'll have to use a Kraken chart. I don't like Kraken charts much. Yeah, it's Tron. Okay. There you go. There's Binance. All right, excellent. Let's zoom out. All right. Hard to see here. Right now we're sitting at the 1-to-1. If Tron gets up here to the 1618, then it might be more bullish. This is kind of a bullish pump here. Even though it looks more corrective. Is it a diagonal? I don't like it as a diagonal, but it could be. In fact, it very well could be, actually, now that I'm looking at it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 isn't quite finished. Yeah. Could be a diagonal, 3 waves down, and then up we go. And that's probably, I like that. That's my final answer there for Tron. Probably got another high to make. Short it down to here. Long it. Not financial advice. XRP. Is bothering me. Yeah, we got hidden bull divergence here. So, all right, there's Tron. Man. Thanks, VG Speeches. Appreciate that, man. All right, let's look at NIO. NIO. I love this chart. guys, we're getting overextended. I think I said this before. They just keep pumping it. Guys, when you see a pump like this, get ready for a drop. Okay. Draw a line on your RSI right here. This is the 6-hour chart. As soon as you break this line, short it. As soon as you break this line right here on the 6-hour, I'd short that sucker. So I'm looking for short entries here for a correction. Okay, but not forever. RSI is going to come down. RSI is going to come down, get oversold. You're going to have the hidden bullish divergence. It's going to keep rocking. Looking for longs after it corrects. But how deep is it going to come? I think you're going to have a deepish correction soon. Fairly deep corrections coming in IO, I think. It just can't sustain a straight up move, parabolic move. It's coming down. All right, UEC. Now, I think XRP's got a leading diagonal here, guys. It just played out a little bit bigger here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right there. There's XRP. I think we're going to get this. Oh, sorry. I think we're going to get this. And then down. In the grand scheme of things, I didn't show you guys the trade idea. I give these trade ideas in the Discord group. So you go to the hourly chart. Basically what you've got here is a move up to the 127 extension almost. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's a tough one. The trade idea was this. Let me go to the 30-minute. For XRP. So you've got a 3-wave there. You got a flat here, 3-wave. Now we're looking for a 5-wave down. Okay, once that's finished. See, my problem is where's that in the grand scheme of this wave count? That's 3 down. You might then get a 3 up and then a 5 down. So this becomes a double correction. Maybe. To wait and see. I'm just going to have to play that wave by wave. I just have to play that wave by wave. I'm just so you know, guys, I'm in from down here. So, okay. Yeah, Neo already got that one. UEC. That was what the next one was. Oh, interesting. Hey, everybody, meet my wife, Christy Pierce. I got my mind. I want money. I want money. I want money. She's spamming my YouTube my YouTube live. Oh man, what is this? This is a flat right here in UEC. So my first gut was there's 3 waves finished. And then maybe up. That's my first thought. But looking how overbought the RSI is here on the 6 hour, you might get another move down before up. So be careful here. Can't say. Let's look on the small time frame. All right. It looks up from here. Small time frame maybe. It's probably gonna work its way down and then up. That would be a 1-2, 1-2 maybe. And then up. I don't know, man. Be careful. UEC is not clear. All right, there is the live stream, guys. There it is. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for popping in and sharing your Sunday night with me. And let's do it again next Sunday. Until then, I'll try to give you some videos through the week if I can. And if you're not a part of the Discord group, I'd love to have you. Just look in the description of this video. You'll find a link to my Patreon. Become a Patreon supporter, whom I really appreciate. And then we'll get you in the Discord, and I will give my heart and soul to make sure you're learning to trade well and that you have good TA along the way. With that being said, Zach got his GBTC in there, so yeah, let me get that in there real fast. You squeezed it in just in time, buddy. Ooh, look at that gap. 5-minute gap, but it's a gap nonetheless. Yeah, I mean this chart, man, on the 3-day, I mean it's the Bitcoin chart is all it is. It's looking up. I mean, we got a cool off here in the RSI, looking to come and make another high. Whenever we get a straight down move like that, guys, we're generally gonna get a straight up kind of move, and probably just gonna break the high like that. Okay, and then down we go again. Okay, now let me show you places where it's done that. Right here, it did it here. Okay, and then the all-time high. Okay, if we looked on the 12-hour, okay, is that that's the all-time high. It did it there too. It came down quick, went up, and then came down again. So yeah, I mean it's looking like we're ready for, or we're in this stage right here, where we're just getting this wave here and then up. Okay, so that's the other possibility. But I'm seeing up and then down again. So yeah. Nice little chart. I've never really looked at that chart before. So yeah, it's gonna make its way up. Wow, This one got up to 23,000. Wow. Interesting. Cool. All right, y'all. Have a great night. Thanks again for coming by. We'll talk at you later. Bye-bye.